Please talk about Kodak. All right, we'll talk about Kodak. As y'all know, Kodak is currently in jail, right? He's been in jail for some time. I don't know how long. Lil Yachty's been trying to get him out. He's been tweeting at Donald Trump saying, yo, pardon Kodak Black, get him out, because I believe Trump back in the day got what's his name, ASAP Rocky, out of Swedish jail. Was it Swedish? And so now, you know, as a president, you have the pardoning power. That's one of your like executive rights or something in the executive branch, because police are also in the executive branch, and it's one of the checks and balances against like the judicial and legislative branch, if you don't know your civics. Okay, but now apparently Donald Trump is looking into, let's go to the article actually, but Donald Trump is looking into pardoning both Kodak Black and Lil Wayne, because I think Lil Wayne has like a firearm charge or something. Here it is. It's on Billboard. Lil Wayne and Kodak Black reportedly on Donald Trump's potential list of pardons. Lil Wayne and Kodak Black may be free men soon, with less than 2 weeks of his term, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, here's the tweet that Lil Yachty said, hey, real Donald Trump, my friend Kodak Black deserves to be commuted. The system punished him way too hard for a paperwork crime. Now, if you don't know, Kodak Black was not put in jail for a paperwork crime. His last arrest, I believe, was he was crossing like the US Canadian border and had guns, and illegal guns, I might add. And then last time cops like barged into his house and he had like illegal firearms and drugs. It wasn't a paperwork thing. So that's why he's in jail. I just don't think he takes the judicial system seriously. Like he even says in his songs, like he doesn't even care if he's in jail. Now he may want to get out of jail now after being in there for a while. Free Melly. Well, if Melly didn't, if he killed both of his friends, not keep him there. I don't even want that sort of menace in society. But if he didn't kill his friends, then free him. Free anyone who didn't do shit. Plus free all the people that are in jail for like marijuana charges, because now it's like decriminalized and it's like not a big deal anymore. And I think there's like, I think the state of Illinois or some random state like that, apologies if you live in Illinois, but they threw out like all of their police reports or cases or people who are currently in prison for having marijuana charges. They threw all those out. So shout out them, because now it's not really a big deal. Also, in addition to Lil Wayne and Kodak Black possibly pardoned by Donald Trump is also potentially pardoning himself for he has like some tax evasion something. I'm not trying to be for or against Trump right now, so if you're right or left, I don't care. We can all be friends here. I'm just letting you know that New York apparently has some like pending charges against Donald Trump after he gets out of the presidency, and then he's trying to pardon himself. Now, a lot of people are saying like, oh, that means that he's like accepting the guilt. I don't necessarily think that. I just think that he, as the president, when he gets out, doesn't necessarily want shout out Darius for living in Illinois, my bad. But I don't think Donald Trump trying to pardon himself actually means that he's accepting the guilt of the charge. I think it just means he doesn't want to have to deal with like all the lawsuits and shit, because now after he's like one of the most hated people on this planet, let's be real. So after he gets out, people are probably going to try and assassinate him. People are probably going to try to sue him for whatever, or again try and throw him in jail for the tax evasion charges that New York is trying to say. And no, I'm Kuniko Austin. So that's what I'm trying to say. I don't think Trump actually did it. I don't think Trump actually even does his taxes, bro. Rich people don't even know how to do their shit, okay? They pay accountants like millions of dollars, or maybe not, but they pay accounting firms hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe millions of dollars, to do their taxes for them. So if anybody should be accountable, it should be the accountants for not paying enough money to the government for Trump, because again, he's like an executive. He's like top level. He's the owner of his own company. He's not doing anything. He's just telling people what to do. He's like saying you're fired. But yeah, Trump is about to be on everybody's hit list. Lil Kenshin, 100%. I'm over here in the UK watching your country fall apart, and it's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, bro. America looks so bad right now. It looks so bad. It's a shit show. We're just so media. It's like rap, right? The US is like rappers, wherein anything that happens with Trump just fucking like gets headlines, right? And that's just because it gets clicks, it gets money, it gets advertising. Like everybody wants to know what Trump did, whether they're on the side of pro-Trump or against Trump. They like just want to hear about like, oh, what the fuck did he do? He pissed in the trash can. Oh shit, he's against raccoons, motherfucker. So the media just like publicizes everything that he does, everything that goes wrong in the country with the riots on the BLM side, but then also on the side of whatever happened yesterday at US Capitol Hill, which was bad, not gonna lie. But so the media just makes us look so bad. The media is destroying America, bro. Bob should run for president. I do not care about people enough to do that, to be like a public service person. The UK has a shitty president too. This motherfucker doesn't know what to do with COVID right now. Bro, I'm about to go to COVID. Fuck, that didn't even make sense. I'm about to go to Florida where there is no COVID regulations, and I'm so hyped. Florida's completely open, and here's a fun fact for y'all. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I heard this from my dad, but Florida is the 41st state in corona cases. And there's a lot of people in Florida, by the way. It's like one of the most populated states, like New York, California, Texas, Florida. And so they're 41st in corona cases, yet they are literally the most open state. So what does that tell you? That masks and all that crap and not doing indoor dining or not doing restaurant dining at all, that shit doesn't always work. So I'm going back to Florida, and it's gonna be lit. I'm gonna get some sun finally. I'm in a place that's so cold as shit and it's making me depressed and all that. And Florida has no state income tax. Yeah, I don't get income tax, at least from the state. But yeah, Florida, big chillin'. I got COVID like a month ago. People were over exaggerating. It ain't bad. Well, you were young, so like obviously it ain't gonna be bad for you. But old people, I have relatives that have passed away, and don't worry, like they're not close, and I'm not offended by your comment. It really depends on like who you are. But yeah, the media, someone said, yeah, Squeezo said the media definitely makes it 10 times worse. 100%. They make everything worse. They make America look bad when it, bro, I can go roam through the streets. Other countries think that there's just gangsters rolling around like fucking Akimbo Diomedes or Diamades, whatever the fuck they're pronounced, shooting everybody unlimited times when you're rolling this through the streets. But nah, it's peaceful, other than like what the media says. I haven't seen one riot, bro. I was living in Florida when like everything, the BLM riot, or not riots, protests started. I didn't see any of it. Okay, it's just getting blown out of proportion. Yeah, basically the UK has a new strand of COVID, which is worse as it can affect young ones much more now. We've already spread it to China, so we basically fucked the world a second time. I caught the gay and I'm fine. Victor said, please react to the new Uzi vid. Okay, we'll do that right now. But I wanted to say something about that China statement that you said. Apparently there's like stories that isn't getting publicized by the media. We can actually look it up right now. Let me look it up. But apparently China is going to Jamaica and like Cuba or something, some of these like Caribbean islands, and buying up hella land for like 2 to 3 times the original price, or it's like current value, and giving out loans to a bunch of people and the government, because China's obviously rich. They have like the most growing economy in the world right now. They might even have the top economy. No, they still have second economy to US currently, but their growth is surpassing ours. But apparently they're building military bases on Jamaica and some other Caribbean islands, which is very close to us, which is getting scary. Now, I also saw something where China is buying like ranches for, again, 2 to 3 times the value, the current value in America, in some of these like Midwestern states, doing who knows what with. So it's just getting scary out here.